Good morning. Gotta have lighting issues out here. Oh, there we go. Hello, hello. 6:59. About to get started. Give a couple minutes for y'all to find me. There's somebody. There's somebody who's here. Good morning, Kathy. Good late morning, I suppose, for you guys. Luckies. Just kidding. Wonder what time you guys get up and then have to wait so long for your workout. Morning, Mom. So today's workout is probably going to be pretty challenging, I think. So it's styled after, just so you guys know, it's styled after a CrossFit workout called Fight Gone Bad. So there was I think it was the founder of CrossFit. I think it was Greg Glassman who designed this workout for an MMA fighter. And so it's styled after like the rounds of an MMA fight. And so he asked him how the workout felt when he was done. And he said it felt like a fight gone bad. So I'm calling today's workout Home WOD Gone Bad. See how clever and witty I am? at 7 a.m. my time. Good morning, you guys. Hello, hello. Awesome. It's so good to see you. Resume, are you doing this with me? What's today? Wednesday. You don't go to class today, really. Join us. We'll be done by 7:30-ish, give or take. All right. Are you guys ready? Let's see what we need. You won't need much today. We are going to be doing hollow rocks or sit-ups as a scale, so you might want some kind of mat or something like that. But otherwise, mostly standing. So, yeah. All right. Ready to get started? One more sip of the sweet, sweet nectar of coffee. All right, so we're going to start. Our warm-up is we're going to go through one time, start getting everything warm. So we're going to do some high knees. I want to warm up the ankles and just get our heart rates up a little bit. And then some squats, Samson stretch, which I'll show you when we get there. And then some back extension holds to get our back. It's always good to strengthen your back. So as you hop on, just go ahead and get started. Just jump in where we are. Again, if you ever jump on late, just to start in on the workout, but just start slower and then kind of gear up as your body gets warmer. Basically is how it can go since we're not using weight. All right, so we're going to start with 30 high knees. Olivia's up. She's wanted me to let you know. I forgot. She's going to join us. All right, here we go. Ready? Can't hear you. 30. That's 30. Sorry. I can't hear you. Will you come talk to me? 20 squats. What was right in the floor? Floor. Good, you guys. 5, 6. Oh, Uma had them. But you look great. Okay, go. 9. Remember to sit back in those heels. 10. Get as low as you can, but don't come forward. Don't come into your toes to get lower. Is that 15? 16? 17? 18? 19? 20. All right, Samson stretch is going to be a lunge. If you can, get into a lunge, hold on to something. Just go as low as you want to, or as low as you can. You're going to squeeze your butt here. Feel that in your hip, interlace your fingers, and stretch straight up overhead. Just pause for a second, and then we'll switch legs. We'll do 5 on each side. You're not leaning back, just subtle, kind of active stretch. Feel it in the butt there. 3, 4. Hopefully this feels kind of good. 5.
What?
Nice tight hold, bud.
Nothing.
6. This is a good chance to practice engaging your core also. So as you reach up, make sure your ribs don't flare open. Pull those ribs down into your core. What's this, 8, right? Talking and counting at the same time. I need an assistant and a spritzer to make me look like I'm glowing.
100.
Awesome, you guys. All right. Back extension holds. Can I use that real quick? Okay. Wow, look at that pose. All right, so for the back extension hold, we're going to lay down. We're going to pull our chest up off the ground. Can I use this, please? Please, thank you. So we're going to put our chest on the ground. Actually, I have to lower this. So lay down on your belly. Oh, thank you. Do I do what? Did we talk about this last time? Sorry, guys. Chest up, legs up. We'll hold it for a second, and then we're going to pull our shoulders back like this. Pull those shoulders away from your ears. Squeeze. Back out. And down. Okay, that's 1. Again, chest off the ground. Quads off the ground or thighs. Pull those elbows back. Should feel good if you sit all day, right? This is the opposite of what you're doing. Okay, that's 2. Up. Back. Back out. 3. 2 more.
1.
4, and last one.
5.
Exactly. All right, 5. Awesome. Okay, I want to spend some time going over the scales for our workout. So we have 5 different movements. So the way this works is we're going to do each movement for max effort for a minute. The cool thing about this is that everybody can work at completely their own pace. So everybody's working for 1 minute at a time. However many reps you get or how you do the movements, totally up to you. Challenge yourself, but also when you stop being able to move or continue moving, scale down. So the idea here is try to keep moving as much as possible for the whole 5 minutes, and I'll do a minute of rest. So 5 different movements, 1 minute of each, and then a minute of rest. So we are doing lateral jumps. So this is just a jump. 17 words. So lateral jumps are literally just a side-to-side jump. If that's not great on your ankles, you can do a jog in place, you can do jumping jacks, or high knees, which are all pretty simple. I think we've done most of those already. So any kind of form of cardio, but the lateral jumps are really kind of fun. So those jump squats are going to be, let's see if I can actually get in the screen. Jump squats are a squat with a jump back down to the squat. So as you jump, you're going to open up your hip and then back down. Open your hip, back down. So that's your jumping squat. And then the scale is just going to be a regular squat for that. So you might start with jumping squats and then scale down to a regular squat as we go. Shoulder taps. So this is going to be getting into that kind of handstand position that we've practiced before. Hey, do you want to go in and try to get yourself some milk, some water? So remember those handstands that we practiced before. So a couple different versions here. I'll show you from easiest to hardest scale. Can I use the mat, please? Okay. Yes, go. Just turn it down, okay? All right, so plank position for the shoulder tap is just tapping those shoulders and trying not to let the hips rotate with you. So try to keep those hips square. Those are going to be your plank shoulder taps. You can do the same thing in a pike position. So pike shoulder tap. So remember here, we're pushing our head through our biceps, a little ant, and tapping here. You can also do an elevated version of that. Let's see if I can do this, you guys. Let's see. So if you're on a couch or something like that, you can do an elevated version here. So kind of handstand position, and then you're going to tap. This is hilarious. I have not much to push against here. So you're going to tap like this. So really fun, really good way to kind of get that single arm strength. You can try, if you're trying that version, you don't necessarily have to pull your hand all the way up the first time because you don't want your other hand to sort of collapse. Just play with like a tiny little lift on each side. As that feels comfortable, maybe you can lift further, right? The more you lift, the more it necessitates you holding your body weight on that single arm. So kind of play around with that for a second and decide which one feels good to start, and then scale down as we go. Cool? Post questions in the comments. I'll come look at those before we start the workout. All right, shoulder taps, jumping lunges. This requires quite a bit of balance. So you're gonna lunge, and then you're gonna explosively switch legs, and again. You don't have to get a lot of height here. If lunges are hard for you in general and the balance is hard for you, we're just gonna stay on one side for 30 seconds and then switch to the other side for the next 30 seconds. Cool, and so then obviously the scale is gonna be besides that, the other scale will be just going to an alternating reverse lunge. The reason why I like the reverse lunge is because it usually keeps the pressure off the knees a little bit better. A lot of times when we forward lunge, we press that knee over the toe. What I want is for the front shin to stay vertical. So 90-degree angle here and here. And if we reverse lunge, we tend to get in that position a little bit better, and it keeps the pressure off of that front knee. Save the knees. Make bumper stickers. Okay, cool. Hollow rocks. Scale for these is just going to be sit-ups or maybe leg lifts. Hollow rock is the opposite of that Superman just did. So shoulders off the ground, feet off the ground, and then a tiny little bit of a rock. Ideally, your belly button is pushed into the floor, so you have a nice little, almost around like a banana position with your body. A good way to practice getting here is to come here, legs in, and this helps kind of create that flat back on the bottom. You can also do one arm out, one leg out to make it a little bit harder. Switch, and then fully extended is your final challenging scale. Rest looks like this. Any questions on that? All right, you guys, any questions? All right. Questions. Okay, I don't see any questions. So we have 17 total minutes of work. Oh, good, we went through that pretty fast. I think we're gonna be good to end before 7:30. So if you wanna know, I am setting it up like this. It's an EMOM is how I'm setting it up. I just need a timer to tell me every minute on the minute, which is what EMOM stands for. So every minute on the minute for 17 minutes, I'm gonna get a little beep. And that's how we know to switch movements. And we know what we're at, obviously, because there's 5 movements, and then the last one is rest. Cool? Are we ready? Thumbs up. I wish I could see your faces. It's the only bad part about this. I have no idea what you're thinking. Okay, so it's gonna give us a 10-second countdown, but we are gonna be starting with those lateral jumps. Cool? Cool. All right, start timer. Tap to start, 10 seconds. Get your water ready. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Love that you can't see my face. Just as long as you can see my feet. Keep that core really tight. Pretend like you're skiing or dancing. Nice work. Nice work. Again, if it hurts your ankles, switch to a run in place or high knees. Totally fine as well. Shimmy, shimmy, shimmy. Do you guys feel weird that you can't see my face right now? I need a better. Maybe I can move my mat back. Get my face in next time. I'll try it on the next round. 20 more seconds here. Ankles are working, right? Calves. There's lots of little muscles in those ankles when you really think about it. 7 seconds. Getting ready for jump squats. 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. And remember, as you come down into that squat, find that really solid squat position. I'll turn so you can see. Weight in the heels. Whew. Our rear scale is just going to be a regular squat. I recommend thinking of it as a jump squat instead of a squat jump, because there we come down hard on our legs. If we jump squat, we come down in a nice supported position. Halfway through. Good work. Oh, quads are burning. Scale to just squats if you need to. Try to keep moving. Whew. 17 seconds. Switching those squats. Maybe as I get warmed up, I'll go longer. Hopefully you're still going. 7 seconds. Get a few more in. Going back and forth. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder taps. Let's start with this pike version. Supporting yourself here. Pull that belly button up into the ceiling. Keep those hips stable. Remember, you can do the plank version as well, or elevate your feet even more. So it gets slightly more challenging. I had a box out here. I think I put my feet up on a box. We're over halfway through. Maybe I'll try my jackknife version on the patio there next time. 8 seconds. Jumping lunges coming up next. 3, 2, 1. All right, jumping lunges. If your legs weren't smoked enough, gonna get smoked here. Are you guys feeling this? Quads? This one usually in the butt, huh? Whew. Switch to that alternating reverse lunge if you need to. Otherwise, if you're just doing one side at a time, you're gonna switch in 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, switch. Other side, we're halfway through. Oh man. Real, right? That's why it's called Fight Gone Bad. Or Home WOD Gone Bad. Good, you guys. 12 seconds. I usually feel those in my butt. 3, 2, 1. Hollow rocks. But after doing those squat jumps, feel it in my quads. Shoulders up, feet up. You can also just static hold there or rock. You want to slant. Working with the elements. Feeling this in the quads again, more than normal. Remember, you can pull up into here. Still really challenging. One leg out at a time, one arm out at a time. Halfway through. Yeah, quads are totally feeling it more than my abs today. Well, my abs are starting to catch up. 20 more seconds. Try to keep moving. We'll tuck it in here. I'm trying to go back out for the last 10 seconds. All right, 10 seconds. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Oh. Now I'm definitely feeling the abs. Feeling the abs? All right, you guys. 1 minute, max effort rest. How was it? Any questions? Oh, that was good. Any questions on like the shoulder taps? Remember, there's that plank version. It's a lot of core and then also shoulders. So that's kind of what we're looking for there. Yeah. If you have questions, show me during the rest. Oh, I was going to try to. Let's see. So 20 seconds of rest left. Grab some water. There. All right. 12 more seconds, and we're going to go back into our lateral jumps. Cool? Getting ready, you guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back into round 2. Just 3 rounds, though. 3 really tough rounds, but only 3 rounds. That's the good news. These are nice little breaks from the challenging, like, what am I trying to say? They're like good cardio, but not as intense on the abs and the quads. That's a nice break. So keep that core tight, whole body's tight. We're halfway through. Jumping squats are next in 15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, one, and jumping squats. As you get tired, you don't have to jump quite as high. Still getting that explosive movement. These get hard fast, am I right? It's 20 seconds in. Shake it out again. Try to keep moving. Maybe slow it down into regular squats. At the halfway point, I'm going to try jumping again, which is now. As many jumping squats as you can get in is going to be great. 20 seconds to go. Last 10 seconds, I'm going to jump again. And last 10 seconds. Whew. 3, 2, 1. Shoulder taps. All right, guys. I'm in that position. I'm going to go here again. Try that out. Nice flat back. Hips stay stable. I don't know if you can hear me very well. If I need to scale from here, if I start to feel unsteady, I'll go to the plank. This is a great way to practice handstand holds, handstand walks, if you like gymnastics. All right, I'm coming down. 20 seconds left. Again, you can only push those to such an extent. You really want to protect your head, right? Lunges are next in 7 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Up on lunges. Keep that chest up. Oh man. Quads, quads, quads. Quads. Front of legs. Is that where you're feeling it? I wonder if I did something else. Quad dominant this week. I'm trying to think. All right, halfway through. Try for a few more jumps. Mom, I feel like you'd be really good at this. And Kathy, this reminds me of your body pump stuff. I suck at this stuff. Hopefully that makes you guys feel better. Every athlete has their own strengths. 5 seconds. And hollow rocks in. Now, in now. Is that helpful? Shoulders up, legs up. Tiny rock, tiny dancer. Great news is we're just about 2/3 of the way through. One arm out. One leg out, it's a great scale. Switch. If you're scaling with me, I don't know. Maybe you're a badass at hollow ups. 20 seconds to go. You guys are doing awesome. Or we can even just static hold. All right, last 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Whew. That's awesome. We have one more round left. Recover well. Stay strong for that last minute. Afterwards, I'm going to post in the comments what the worst one was for you. I'm torn between all of them. Just kidding. The squats are really hard, but I think that just makes the lunges so much harder. So normally I love lunges. Sometimes I say squats because it makes everything else hurt more. And those hollow rocks are so brutal in a really good way. Also teaches you to keep that core engaged, right? Which is really important anytime we go overhead in any way. So we'll think about that too. When we're doing that hollow rock, that's how those ribs are getting pulled in like they should be really all the time. All right, guys, 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last 5 minutes of work. Here we go. You can do it. I believe in you. We are almost done. Like that, right? Let's get it. It's a nice morning here. Hope your morning is nice as well. Today is our last Wednesday family day ever, unless we take Olivia out of school. Just trying to find an epic hike to do that's not too far away. No small feet. If you have any ideas, an hour and a half or closer, let me know. I feel like we've done most of those, but then you realize there's about a bajillion. All right, 10 seconds. Squats are next. I'm gonna shove those squats to his boss. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squat, jump. Squat, jump. Or jump, squat, at least I should say jump. Squat, jump, squat, jump, squat, jump, squat. Awesome. That's 20 seconds in. Switch to regular squat for a minute. For me. Keep that pace up if you can. Don't stay at my pace if you want to blow past me. All right. 20 seconds of regular squats. I'm going to finish with 20 seconds of jump squats here. Or I'm going to try. Say that. 10 seconds. Hey. Oh, it's burning. All right, you guys. Shoulder taps next. Holy moly. All right. Keep that core really stable. Tight position, plank position. Scale as needed.
Your butt looks awesome.
Oh, thanks. Are my hips staying stable?
Yeah, it looks great.
How do I feel this in my quads? So
Why?
weird.
Stabilizing those legs.
It's because of the squats. 25 seconds left, you guys. Here in this plank, think about keeping those ribs engaged, tucked in, just like on those hollow rocks, really.
Keep going, 10 more seconds.
This is what I need, a coach.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch.
Lunges.
Quick kiss. Mwah.
Extra rest, thanks. I was saying that I usually love lunges, but the squats make my quads burn. Make them harder.
Yeah, there's no relief.
No, really.
That looks terrible.
Come on, gone back.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah.
Great one.
Now last round. Halfway through, you guys. Try a couple more jumps.
This is the last one. You got hollow rocks and then rest?
Yep, and then done.
Obviously, then I can sit out here and cheer you on then.
Yeah. Olivia's just inside watching TV.
Of course she is.
She just likes to be in front of the camera.
I know.
All right, guys. 10 more seconds. A few more jumps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hollow rocks. Find the relief for your legs.
It's not
A little bit.
It's
Yeah.
what you feel in the quads,
Yeah.
which you don't normally. Who designed this workout?
Yeah, fired.
Terrible. I'm about to have that top in there.
There we go. Almost halfway. There you go, 30 seconds. Keep those bellies pulled down to the spines. Keep going. Come on, babe. 15 seconds. You got it. Keep on.
Remember, last 10 seconds, we're going to try to push it a little bit.
10 seconds. Ready, go. Last 10. Last 10. Keep holding. 5 seconds. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. Rest. Nice job.
Nice job, guys.
Nice work, everyone.
That was great. Oh, my down bad.
Yeah.
All right. Just gonna peel myself off.
Yeah. Come on, you got people to talk to. Come say hi.
Good job, people. High five. If you have anybody near you, high five them. It's a rule in our gym. All the high fives, because it makes you feel better. Human touch increases happy brain chemicals, and so it makes you hate exercise less. Also, smiling, which I know that I'm super fun and funny when we do these, so hopefully you're smiling the whole time. Oh, Mom, I just saw your comment, side jumps. Really, they're on the balls of your feet, just like if you were jumping rope. So, lunges are challenging. Yep. A lot of that is like balance, too. If we don't practice that, balance is a skill that I feel like maybe leaves pretty quick. I feel like, yeah, like little kids and older adults have a hard time with balance, and you're only good at it if it's something that you practice. Just like really, I guess, anything else. Gymnastics stuff is pretty tough for me, but man, practice makes perfect. All right, any other questions on those movements? Good question on the jumps. Yeah, really, anytime you're jumping, you want to stay off your heels. And the reason being is because you're jumping, and so if this is your heel and this is your toe, if you're jumping and your heel's coming down every time, it puts a lot of force on your Achilles. This is not your Achilles, but if this was your foot, that's on your Achilles. And so when you slam down like that, especially if you're jumping off of something, it's kind of a great way to snap an Achilles. So not so much of a concern. You can certainly do it standing. People have done it like doing double unders, like that force of coming down and accidentally kind of hitting a heel. Happens to soccer players a lot. Think of like if they turn quickly and push their heel down, puts too much force on that tendon back there that's holding everything together. So great question. And really a lot of this jumping stuff can help strengthen your ankles. I think soccer is really good for strengthening your ankles, like shuttle runs, that kind of stuff. But there's also a risk. But guess what? There's a risk whenever you move your body. We've had people sprain their ankles jogging down the sidewalk. Now I'm going to tell you not to jog. Probably not. Probably risk versus reward is pretty good on that one. Oh, patient mom. Thanks, Mom. She is. I think it's just because she loves the camera, so I have to figure out a system. This was good because she could go outside and watch TV. Don't judge me. There's this show called Come Play With Me. I don't know if I've told you guys about this, but if you have kids, come play with me. It's like kids, you never see their faces, playing with dolls. Maybe it's because she's an only child, but she loves it. It's so funny. Anyway, sort of creative, maybe. I don't know. All right, you guys, I'm gonna go inside. I'm gonna finish my coffee. I got you done by 7:30. That's pretty impressive. I love you very much. Again, post questions. You can PM me. That means private message me. Just send me a private message. And oh, I forgot. Derek told me to have you guys share this when we start. I'll figure out how you do that. I don't even know how to do that. Oh, I'm live. Well, if you ever see it, if you start and you see a share button, I think it'll share it to your page. So that way, if you have friends who might want to do this, they'll be able to see it, and then they'll be able to join you the following week. It's so fun to see people you know on here, and you can comment to each other kind of as we get started and warmed up. So, yay, Charity. I feel the same way. Unfortunately, I lead the workouts, or fortunately, I should say, I lead the workouts so I can never talk myself out of them, which is really good motivation. Maybe we'll try out a thing where I split screen it and pull somebody on each week so that people can see other people doing it. If you'd be down for that, comment and let me know. All right, you guys, I love you so much. Have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Wednesday. All right, bye.